Listen to me very carefully. No matter how hard Christian nationalists are trying to push their propaganda agenda, the United States was not founded on Christianity. We are not a Christian nation. We don't have Christian values and morals and belief structures, and all of that shit is completely separate from our government. Our government is secular and was set up that way for a very specific reason. There is not a single founding father that said that we are a Christian nation. Not one. Now, you might be thinking, hey, didn't George Washington have that famous quote in his farewell address that said it is impossible to rightly govern a nation without God in the Bible? No, the fuck he didn't. He never said that. There's not a single piece of actual evidence to say that he said anything like that. It's not until 1835 when Kirk Paulding, a biographer, writes a book about George Washington where he, in his book, says that George Washington said it was impossible to govern the universe without the aid of a supreme being, which is completely, totally different. And even then, he didn't say that either. We are separate and have already been separate, and we're always separate. Now, in 1797, less than a decade after the ratification of the Constitution, Adams is going to sign into law the Treaty of Tripoli with the Barbary States. And why does that matter? Because in Article 11, not out of context, directly in quotes, you can look it up yourself, it says the government of the United States of America is not in any sense founded in the Christian religion. Onward. Ratified unanimously, I might add, by Congress. It had very little opposition in the outer public in entirety. And you might be sitting there going, well, there's some debate about the Arabic language and it not necessarily having that. It doesn't fucking matter what that translation says, because what we voted on in our Congress said that we are not a fucking Christian nation and have no religion whatsoever. We are secular. The Constitution doesn't mention Jesus Christ at all in the Constitution. And there's articles, like Second Amendment that says that we are completely and totally separate. There are laws in the Constitution that say you cannot have a religious trial in order to become a member of an elected official in the government. We are separate. We have always been separate. We always need to be separate. I know we've been infiltrated by a certain group of people, but you can't just rewrite. I mean, we can rewrite history. We do it all the time, but don't let them.